Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day. We have tape everywhere where there's a crack, so all these parts are spider webs or cracks underneath all this. So we've got to go through and fix it. This is probably the worst one right here. It is cracked all the way. Okay, this is how bad the crack is. Oh man, he scratched it. Damn. And they got carbon vinyl down here, and that's all tore all to hell. Alright, we're gonna take off all these Allen keys. That's what we're doing here. Taking off all these to remove this carbon fiber password JDM piece so we can take this front bumper off. Alright, we got this piece right here we gotta take out. Some kind of like little clip. We're gonna take that out. Man, this bumper goes way back, all the way back to there. Chuck over here figured out how to take off the top piece because I couldn't figure it out. Just like my dumb ass. Wiggle, wiggle. Well, we're good here. Looks like everything's removed. So now we're going to take all the rest of it. So here's the screws that we took out right up in here. This doesn't fit the greatest to begin with. It's got some pits in it. This part kind of, if you look, it's hanging. It hangs over. If you look at my thumb, it's kind of like, now we could pull it out a little bit, so hopefully we can do that and get it to fit better, you know, for him, make it look nicer. But you can tell this color's off a little bit. You can really tell it in here. Now when you're looking at it in the light, it doesn't look as, oh geez, there's a whole bunch of shit in this. Damn, there's like dirt all up in it. It's hard to see in this camera, but there's pieces of dirt in it. Ugh, yuck. All right. Here's some screws here too. I figured that. Screw here. Wow, they found a screw there. Didn't see that. Kind of not observant. Headlight looked like this before. We didn't do that. There's also a pit here, a pit here, and a pit here. We'll try to fix that. So just remember that. Man, you can really see how off this color is through the phone. Look at that. Yeah. It's definitely crazy looking in the phone.
Definitely talk to him about
this is so bad, and it's pulled up on both sides in here. This is the worst part though. Is it swelled this part up like a bump. All this is swelled up. Jeez Louise, this is bad. Where it's splitting it.
Split. Yeah.
That is bad.
That's the one right here.
Another one too over there.
This one's not. No.
Front bumper is off. Definitely not the ugliest looking car without a bumper. Man, that intake is loud. Actually looks kind of aggressive without a bumper on it. So this is a lot of cracks we're gonna have to fix. It's really, 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 really bad. All right, we went ahead and scuffed everything. Looking really good. Now we're gonna get ready to fiberglass. Got it all fiberglass looking good. Now we just gotta fix it from the front. We have tape everywhere where there's a crack, so all these parts are spider webs or cracks underneath all this, so we've got to go through and fix it. This is probably the worst one right here. It is cracked all the way through. So this is the first one. We're going to start basically die grinding all this down. It's really bad. So we're going to start die grinding all this down. I've already fiberglassed it from the back side, so we'll die grind it down and then get it all put back together. Ton of work. It even hit it over here too. All right, here we go. Tape's still over the spider webs. They're not the worst thing in the world, but this is how much we've had to cut out. It's pretty bad. It hit real hard. So we're cutting all this out right now. And then I've already fiberglassed on the back side of this whole piece so that way structurally it's still, that's how we had to put this back together because this whole piece was separated. So now we're gonna Duraglass it on the top. Got everything covered in Duraglass. Gonna ready to sand it down. Then we'll go over it and smooth it all out. All right, here's the carbon fiber. It is completely yellowed, gone. I mean, this stuff is, it's just gone. We're definitely gonna have to, we're gonna re-clear these for him. They look terrible. This has just got water on it. He wet sanded it down. Kind of like night and day difference from what it looked like before. All right, we got a lot of the bodywork down, but we still got a little bit more to go on this big part right here. It's pretty wavy. All right. It's almost there. Jeez Louise. So much. All this just to get all this crap fixed. Jeez Louise. Getting ready to do our feather fill. Mucho bodywork. We got the feather fill on here. That way we can start getting all this stuff fixed and cleaned up because it's in pretty bad shape. Ton of cracks just everywhere we've had to fix. There's just cracks everywhere all down this thing. It's terrible. This thing has just been split. Spider webbing everywhere.
Yeah, well, okay, we're done with you.
Well, we're on our second layer of primer. Sorry about my runs, but there's a lot of work fixing all these cracks. Ton of work. All the primer wet sanded. Looking really good. It puts the lotion on the skin.
What I did was just cover the areas that were primed. me a bigger one.
Well, I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yep, he should be fine. Because all the bolts are here. Here.
Re-cleared all the carbon. Well, do you want to call him?